Welcome back, Four Barrel family. Here for Tuesday's Metcon. We're going to go 12-minute EMOM, just like we touched on in our skill strength. We're going to continue to focus on our hinge patterning and our midline patterning. So we're going to go 12-minute EMOM. Station 1 is going to be Sumo Deadlifts with your odd object, dumbbell, kettlebell, or barbell. Minute 2 is going to go into some alternating VUps. If you'd like to go RX plus, you can go regular VUps. Minute 3 will be Suitcase Hold. So instead of walking, we're just going to hold for 30 seconds on our left, hold for 30 seconds in our right, and then minute 4 is everybody's favorite, rest. If you're at home, we may run this slightly different in class. It's going to be up to the coach of how long you work for and then rest for. But if you're at home, I want you to go 50 seconds on and 10 seconds of rest/transition for your Sumo Deadlift minute and for your alternating VUp minute. Then for your hold minute, you're gonna go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, and then you'll be right there for that full minute of rest. Remember on that Sumo Deadlift, if we do not have a barbell, we're gonna start with those feet together. We're gonna go heels, and toes. I got some squeaky shoes today. Once we're in this position, we're immediately gonna screw those feet into the floor with a soft bend in those knees, making sure that those knees are tracking out as we deadlift up from the ground and that they're not collapsing in, okay? Other big points of performance in that Sumo Deadlift, making sure we're keeping that back nice and flat the entire time. And then as well, especially if we're loading up a barbell for the first time in a few weeks or even months, you're really gonna wanna make sure that as you come down, you keep that barbell nice and close and that it's not pulling you out in front to those toes. So keep your odd object, dumbbell, kettlebell, or barbell really close to those thighs and then really close to those shins. For those V-ups, remember, we really want to do our best to keep those legs straight, arms straight, and meet right over the center of those hips. Trying not to turn these into more of like a single-legged tuck-up, okay? If that's what it turns into, no big deal. I want you to scale down to tuck-ups from there. So if we can't maintain that good straight leg and good straight arm finishing over those hips, then go ahead and go straight to some tuck-ups. Again, if you want to go RX plus, you can go regular V-ups. Just make sure we're breaking those into manageable chunks. And then last but not least, we are all going to go with a suitcase hold, all right? Depending upon how big the object is that we're holding, it may be resting on our thigh just a little bit. Think 53-pound kettlebell, 70-pound kettlebell, but what you'll notice is there's still space right here from my elbow up to about the mid part of my bicep. That's because I have that shoulder rolled back and I'm activating that lat, okay? If I roll that shoulder forward, boom, all that space goes away, all right? So we don't want to see this position right here. Instead, we want to see this position right here. Again, as best as possible, keep that object off of your thigh, but we do understand some of the more cumbersome objects, it's a little hard to do that. Hope you guys have a ton of fun. New Albany, if you went back to the gym today, welcome back. East, we are exactly 6 days away from having you guys be back in here, both locations. Don't forget, you can reserve your spot in class up to 7 days in advance. So East, if you're seeing this on Monday night, you can now go ahead and reserve your spot for next Monday in class. I'll see you guys soon. New Albany, I'll see you all back on a video tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday.